Hi everyone, welcome back to another Stage Explain video, this time at Yambulla Mountain Descent, Australia. I've gone with the up to 2000cc class Citroen C4 for this one. They're a little bit harder to handle than the R5s, but once you get used to them they're very enjoyable and highly recommended. After the first two being on tarmac stages, I thought I'd move on to gravel to hopefully give you some tips on how to get better and improve if you're struggling on this surface. I've installed the overlay at the top there from Race Department. I'll put a link in the description just so you can get some sort of idea of braking, accelerating and steering inputs. So look at it whenever you can. I hope you enjoy it. I'll leave this part play out as I'm talking through it, as it's flat out to start. All you have to do is remember to aim left for that one, and we'll get to the first technical part and I'll try and explain it as best as I can. You need to aim quite right for this one with a drop down, as you'll see, and the slightest of brakes. It's quite technical. It took me quite a long time to get used to it because there's a bit of a fight with the car after you land to get it through a tricky S section, which we'll get to. I'll show it in a slower speed and guide you through it. So yeah, the drop down and the braking's done before it. Take the impact, unsettles the car, drop it down to fourth, then third, keeping braking, and now as you're starting to approach the S section, still braking. You get all your braking done before it and then power out of it. The next part, as you see now, needs a good right to left swing, completely flat, turning already up into fourth, and you completely miss that. There's a little bit of room on the right there to get your car straight and power out, and here it is in full speed.
2 left, into 4 right, into 3 left long, opens over crest, 50, 6 left, 80, flat middle of a big jump, 50.
This is a fantastic jump. He says flat middle over jump, and it has to be done perfectly, and the landing needs to be perfect, because if you go too far left it's going to unsettle you badly and you're going to hit the bank on exit. So I'll play it in slow speed. Notice at the top there that I'm half brake in mid-air and starting to turn the wheel slightly right, getting ready for the impact and ready to power out as soon as you land. Just have a look at how the braking increases and the drop down in the gears. This is the importance of braking on gravel and how the brakes are used to steer. You can see that it's slightly used here and there just to give the slightest of flicks, ready to power out, but the vast majority, as you saw, was fairly flat out. And here it is in full speed.
Right long, tightens 3 over crest, into 3 left long, narrow, 50, middle of a big jump.
This jump is a lot easier and it's more or less flat out. You just have to make sure you get your landing right again and ready to go through an S with a 5 right don't cut that he says, which I cut the first time I did it. It's that easy to do. As long as you don't cut it too much and hit a little post, as you'll see, you should be fine.
Into 6 left, into 5 right don't cut.
So there's the little post there, and I'll play it in slow speed for you to see. It does unsettle the car a little bit, but you get through if you take the angle right.
Into 5 left long, tightens, tight.
So we're coming to the end of the first split now, and after that rapid part, you do need to brake quite hard and fight with the car a little bit to get it ready for this left-hander. I'll go half speed again to guide you through it. It's another example of using your brakes and throttle and dropping down in gears to help guide you around the corner. You feel when the car's starting to come away from you, and when you get used to balancing on and off the throttle and the brake, you get a feel and you just know.
3 over crest, into 4 right long over crest.
So you got that corner done now and you can power out. As soon as you get to fourth, it's flat out with a few bends that you have to navigate and swing round, but it can be done completely flat in fourth.
Into 5 left, 50, 5 right, into don't cut.
I do get up to 5th gear on this occasion, but it was accidental as it's not really needed. I dropped down instantly back down to 4th, into 3rd as you swing it round those trees and get as close to those trees as you can, and ready to swing it left up the hill.
3 left, to middle of a crest, caution 30, 2 right, tightens of a crest, narrow.
This is a very tricky right-hander because it unsettles the car badly if you get your braking point wrong, and you could end up in the bank after it. So it's not really ideal to use trees as a braking point marker, but some of them do stick out more prominently for me, so I use that one, and as soon as it's out of view I brake with that on-off brake throttle that I showed you before.
Into 3 left, into 3 right.
This is quite a tricky left to right, and it's a good example of how to use the brake again to get around the corner. There's a little bush on the right that's placed quite cleverly. You have to miss that because there's a tree right after it which you can hit. Once you've passed it, it's completely flat out.
Into 4 left over crest long, 30. 5 left, into 4 right.
This junction can be quite tricky. I use them 2 little posts there as a braking point, so just before them, doesn't need much. You'll see from the overlay the braking methods used. When you go right into the junction, the car becomes quite unstable, so you have to fight with it a little bit to get it straightened out. There's a little bush on the right as well that needs to be avoided, or it will unsettle the car.
And keep straight of a junction, 4 left, opens of a crest, into 4 right.
Just remember that you've just been through that junction, as Australia has a lot of these types of corner sequences where they go 4 into 2, 5 into 3, very similar, but this one in particular, when I go right and then there's a left, has a tree on it, so it can't be cut, but it's the only one in the stage that does that.
Into 4 left long of a crest, tightens 2. Into 4 right long, tightens.
When you get around this right bend, there's actually a little cut on the left of the bank where you think you're going to fall down, but it can be used quite usefully to get you through. The corner after it is a similar example, like I showed you, of the one with the tree, without the tree on it.
Into 5 left, into 5 right, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, 30. 6 right, opens of a jump maybe, caution slow, 30. 6 right of a crest long.
This is a tricky corner, and you need to brake hard before that crest, as you'll see from the overlay. This is the first occasion in the stage that I actually use the handbrake, as it's a sharp left-hander, and the handbrake is literally a little flick to get the car into position to power out.
Into 1 left, 30, crest, and 2 right, tightens.
This next sequence of corners, like I mentioned earlier about them being very similar, so I'll leave it play through so you can have a look. Some of them get cut slightly and they help you, and some don't.
Into 2 left, into 2 right of a crest long, 50, unseen, 2 right tightens, 30, 5 right, 30, 4 left long of a crest, tightens 3 narrow, into 6 right, 50 over crest, 5 right long, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, into 2 right tightens, into 2 left of a crest, tightens.
That's the end of that tricky little sequence now, and it's time to go flat out. Just have a look. I never used to do the left bend that you'll see flat, but it can be done.
50, 6 left, 30, 6 right, 5 left, 80, 5 right long, opens of a crest.
This is a very fast corner. I just drop it down slightly to 4th and instantly power out up the hill again.
30, caution narrow, 4 right tightens. Into
this is another deceptively fast S section that I didn't take anywhere near as fast on my first few goes, but it can be done surprisingly quick. The road actually helps you as you turn right and then swing it past the cliff.
4 left, 50, crest and short, 3 left, opens of a crest.
This 3 left needs a fair bit of patience to get round it, as it's so easy to go over the bank.
30,
5 right, 5 left, 5 right, so you think it's going to be really quick, but you do have to be very accurate with it to avoid the hazards.
5 right, 5 left, 5 right tightens, 30, 3 right, into 4 left of a jump, tightens 2.
This is a very unsettling jump if it's not done right, so you need to brake hard before it. I actually get it wrong on this occasion, but it's the second occasion I use the handbrake just to help the back end out a little bit to position it, and I get away with it.
Opens over crest long, 30, 4 left of a crest, opens 30, 4 right long.
This is the final stretch now, and the sequence is pretty much identical all the way. This 4 right long needs a lot of patience.
Tightens of a crest, caution 30, 4 right long, tightens narrow, 30, flat middle of a crest, 50, 4 right of a crest, tightens, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, narrow.
This sequence of S's, you'll see, I do all my braking again right before the bend starts, and it's literally as soon as you see that it's good to power out, but there's patience involved, and you'll soon get it.
Into 4 right, into 3 left, into 3 right, into 4 left long, tightens 2, opens of a crest.
This is the third and last time that I use the handbrake, and I actually get the corner wrong and have to ease off the throttle a little bit to avoid going into the trees on the right, but it's the final bend.
30, 6 left over crest and finish, into 6 right long to stop.
I hope you enjoyed the guide again. If there's anything you want to know, drop a comment and I'll be happy to help you. Please drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll leave you with a full unedited run again, and thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.
80, crest, 50, flat left of a big jump, 50, 6 right, 120, 6 right of a jump, continues long, into caution, 2 left, into 4 right, into 3 left long, opens of a crest, 50, 6 left, 80, flat middle of a big jump, 50, 5 right long, tightens, 3 of a crest, into 3 left long, narrow, 50, middle of a big jump, into 6 left, into 5 right, don't cut, into 5 left long, tightens, tight 3 of a crest, into 4 right long of a crest, into 5 left, 50, 5 right, into don't cut, 3 left, to middle of a crest, caution 30, 2 right, tightens of a crest, narrow, into 3 left, into 3 right, into 4 left of a crest long, 30, 5 left, into 4 right, and keep straight of a junction, 4 left, opens of a crest, into 4 right, into 4 left long of a crest, tightens 2, into 4 right long, tightens, into 5 left, into 5 right, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, 30, 6 right, opens of a jump maybe, caution slow, 30, 6 right of a crest long, into 1 left, 30, crest, and 2 right, tightens, into 2 left, into 2 right of a crest long, 50, unseen, 2 right, tightens, 30, 5 right, 30, 4 left long of a crest, tightens 3 narrow, into 6 right, 50 over crest, 5 right long, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, into 2 right, tightens, into 2 left of a crest, tightens, 50, 6 left, 30, 6 right, 5 left, 80, 5 right long, opens of a crest, 30, caution narrow, 4 right tightens, into 4 left, 50, crest and short, 3 left, opens of a crest, 30, 5 right, 5 left, 5 right tightens, 30, 3 right, into 4 left of a jump, tightens 2, opens over crest long, 30, 4 left of a crest, opens 30, 4 right long, tightens of a crest, caution 30, 4 right long, tightens narrow, 30, flat middle of a crest, 50, 4 right of a crest, tightens, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, narrow, into 4 right, into 3 left, into 3 right, into 4 left long, tightens 2, opens of a crest, 30, 6 left of a crest and finish, into 6 right long to stop.